All right, wife, mother, daughter, entrepreneur, award-winning author, and speaker, all incredibly important and demanding hats that Sherry Riley wears on a daily basis.
She claims it's all very simple. Sherry explains it in her book, Exponential Living, and she joins us this morning to explain as well. I love living, first off, but exponential living sounds like you're even getting more out of life than ever. Hi, Sherry.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much.
And we should say that you are one of the speakers. What brings you here is the Kentucky Women's Book Festival, right? At U of L. And you have ties to.
I graduated from the University of Louisville. I'm from Richmond, and this is where it all started for me. So I'm home. This is home for me. And I now serve on the University of Louisville Alumni Association. So I'm on the board of directors, which is like full circle for me.
But tell us, I mean, your career has spanned, you've been all over.
Yes, so when I left Louisville, I moved to Cleveland and did the marketing for the late, great Gerald Levert. From the legendary OJ's family.
Right.
And then I moved to Atlanta and started working with LaFace Records, where I had the honor of really doing groundbreaking marketing for Usher, TLC, Tony Braxton, those groundbreaking artists, and left there after 3 years and started my own company, Glue, which I had for 17 years prior to Exponential Living.
Well, let's talk about exponential living, because you can say if you spend all of your time at work and going for the success that you want, in the end, you may still feel empty.
Totally empty. I had this amazing career at LaFace Records. It was everything I dreamed about. I worked at it for 8 years to get it. Bought my mom a home at 27 in Richmond, Kentucky.
So people were going, what's wrong?
I was miserable.
Why?
I was miserable because my life had narrowed down to this small 10%. I had this great career, but I didn't have a good life. And I thought I was an anomaly. But then I realized so many other people who had these great careers, or they had these amazing families, but they were empty, or they were disconnected, or they lost that sense of peace. And so my 9 principles are the guide that leads us to that peace first, and then we can enjoy all those amazing career achievements, family,
But again,
friends.
if your life is 100% and you're only living 10% of it, is that the basic premise?
Yes.
And you're teaching people how to stair-step their way to open the fans, open the blinds, and
to
let
live
life
in that
expand.
other 90%, those hobbies.
I feel like I'm missing a lot now.
Well, no, but when you say it that way, so part of it is, I thought you said, too, I was reading some of the things in there, a servant's heart.
Yes, that is the third principle, have a giving spirit and a servant's heart. And Daryl Griffith actually was the conversation I had in my book about that principle of having a servant's heart and a giving spirit, because he so represents that. And that's when we give, so many of us, I don't have time. I don't have time to give. I don't have time to serve. I don't have time to do those things.
We're so busy in that career.
Right. But when we do, when we take the time, when we commit the time, giving actually gives us more joy, gives us more peace.
It makes you the happiest.
Oh my gosh, we get more out of the giving, right? We give to others, but we get so much more out of it.
Right. And I think a lot of us run like in that hamster wheel, worrying about, I've got to be at work, I can't do that, I can't. And really, when you step back and give some service hours, you realize the beautiful expanse that is life.
We get so much more out of it. I say all the time, peace is the new success.
I love that, because a lot of people
have,
don't have that.
Oh my goodness, and you can have the money, the family, all those amazing things and not have peace. But when you have peace, everything is enriched.
Right.
Everything is enriched.
I want to show a couple of these other books. Of course, here is Sherry's, but we have some other speakers, local people who are going to be here. We have Sally Bingham is going to be part of it.
Never heard of her. No, I'm kidding, Sally. I love you, Sally.
Carolyn Furtick, who has been on this show before, Locked In. And then we have Flavor from Home right here, Amy Zarin. So you're going to be the opening speaker.
I'll be the opening speaker, and it's hosted by the University of Louisville Women's Center and University Libraries. And Phyllis Webb has been so amazing just putting all this together. And it's the 12th year.
Oh, great.
Right, of celebrating female authors.
This is a big deal. And Usher wrote your foreword.
Yeah,
we want to
that's
make sure we mention that as
My
well.
little
Thank
brother.
you so much. Really appreciate it. Delighted to see you.
Thank you very much.
Sally Bingham is my buddy, too. I was kidding. Kidding a friend there.
Name dropper. All right, Sherry will be the opening speaker at tomorrow's Kentucky Women's Book Festival at U of L. It begins at 9:30 a.m. It's free. You're encouraged to register, though, at eventbrite.com or by calling 852-8976 if maybe you need to find your piece.
Yeah, that's a great array of authors, too, many of them local. You can follow Sherry Riley on social media at sherryriley.com.